Hey guys, Dark Prometheus here. We are in our MLB The Show 17 Chicago Cubs franchise. We're going against the Nationals. Steven Strasburg will be pitching here as Baez, the first batter, going over the middle and hit dead center, but it will be an easy play. So here is the lineup for Chicago. Chris Bryant's in 3. Schwarber is in 4. We are without Rizzo, as he's out for the next 1 to 2 months. So we'll see Chris Bryant over on first. So thrown over. And that's a deep fly ball by Bryant. And it might have a chance, but it will be just to the wall and will be caught. So Kyle Hendricks coming out here for his 16th start. 8-4 with a 3.22 ERA. So first batter, 1-1 count over the middle, and that will be a base hit and fielded in center. And then we have a big fast guy again on first. So put over with no outs, hit in left field. Schwarber, easy play, and throws it into second. The runner will have to return to first. So we'll see the lineup for the Nationals here. And the biggest thing is Bryce Harper batting .328. As this one is caught in the air by Jeimer Candelario, and that will make it a 2-out catch. With Turner up, going over the middle, it's going to be a steal. Thrown over to second, it's going to be a tag by Russell, but he will be safe. And Trey Turner with that speed. Kendricks just threw a changeup. The ball didn't get to home plate fast enough, and so there'll be a man in scoring position. 2 outs. 1 strike count, 0-1, and that is a single over into left. They're going to try Schwarber. Schwarber's going to throw it into the cutoff, but cannot be handled cleanly by Russell. So that is a walk, though, on the next batter, and that will make it men on first and second. But it's going to be a slow play over to second and over to Bryant, and that will get out of the first inning. Later on in the bottom of third, single again, and it's Trey Turner. So Trey Turner's over on first, trying to make some more damage here on the bases. So 1-1 count over the middle, and it's over to Russell. Russ over to Happ, but it will not be turned. So going over the middle, and actually it's going to be Baez at second. This is put over to Russell. Russell back to Bryant, and that will end the inning. So going into the fourth, after a lineup by Baez, Zobrist will put this one near, and it will be off the wall and finally brought in from right field. Zobrist with a 1-out double. So here's Chris Bryant. Chris Bryant with just a hanging breaking ball, and that is out of the park, deep center, a 2-run shot. And Chris Bryant, we got to rely on him to put some offense out here without Rizzo. We need to rely on Schwarber also getting some good hits, batting in that fourth position. 16th homer of the season, 414 feet. So Schwarber, 2-2 count, and he will strike out on the changeup low and out of the zone. So that will end the inning here. After we go over to Hayward, it lines it into center, and that will end your fourth inning with the Cubs up 2-1 over the Nationals. And that shot, though, 414 feet deep center. So here we go. Bottom of the fourth, 2-1 count. That's put over the left field line. Schwarber is going to handle off the wall. Base runner will get into second with a stand-up double, though, and that will lead off the inning. So Hendricks just not able to get anything with the lead off, but after getting 1 out with an 0-2 count, that's put over to Schwarber. Schwarber's going to throw it in the infield, and it will be a bases loaded play here with 1 out. It's going to be over a slow blooper. It's going to be played home, and it will get there in time. Now the extra base runner was an intentional walk. With a 1-2 count, with a curveball over the middle, gets Strasburg swinging to get out of the inning with no damage. So So here with one out, it's going to be put over into left field for a base hit. And we will go to, I believe, the top of the order with Jeimer Candelario, putting it over in down the line of left field. And the runner will try for third. He gets in there, as I believe that's Wilson Contreras over on third. But here is Zobrist putting it deep into center. We will try to get to home. Getting there, and it's going to be a good throw, and he will put out Hendricks. Hendricks was actually the one with that single. But actually we'll lead off with Hendricks the next inning, I believe. As this one's up the middle for a base hit. And, well, when it changes fielders, it really doesn't tell you when it is. So, getting used to this game again, and we pull one of those. So there's a man and runner scoring position, but really it doesn't matter as this one's jacked in the bullpen in right field. The Nationals bullpen, as that puts the Nationals up ahead 2-3. Yeah, that was Hendricks that had that hit over on the left side. So Adam Eaton gets a 2-run shot, 371 feet, his 5th of the season. 0-1 count going the outside. It is put over to Russell. Russell over to Brian at first, and that will be the first out of the inning with a 3-0 count. This one's over to Russell again and able to get the put out on this one. So the last bat of the inning. 0-2 count. Put over the middle, and that will be a 2-out single. Hayward over to second. So here it is, 2-2 count. Put over the middle, and that's back to Hendricks. Hendricks plays it over to first. And only damage is a 2-run shot by Adam Eaton. But it puts the Nationals up 3-2. So later on in the game, we're looking at the bottom of the 6th. Hendricks is still out there, and the changeup misses low. And so we're going to have to go with no outs over Russell's head in to left center, able to get by Schwarber. Schwarber puts it in and able to hit the cutoff man. It is a double. So we'll bring out Carl Edwards Jr. 3.79 ERA. No outs. Going to be a deep fly ball in left center. And Schwarber is there to pick it up, but the runners will advance, and an easy sac fly there. And we have a man on third. Carl Edwards still in the game, 1 out. A 1-2 count. That's put over to third and able to get the runner out on third as Jeimer Candelario dives for the bag. And Carl Edwards 2-2 and gets Adam Eaton swing on the inside fastball, and only 1 run damage there. It's 4-2 as John Jay puts it over in left center, the shallow over the shortstop, and he has a single. But with 2 outs, Candelario puts it over on a fly ball to third base, and that will end the inning and any Cub scoring threat. So as we work in to the 8th, we'll have Brett Anderson come out here to hold, as we've used a lot of our bullpen. Joe Blanton will come out, and first we'll see Joe Blanton pitch. So here it is, Baez going over to second base. An easy play there with the put out on the top of the 8th. And here Zobrist has a 1-out single up the middle, and the Cubs breathe new life. So here, with 1 out, Chris Bryant, deep fly ball, but it's going to die here, and not really deep at all. Just easy play for right field, and we'll see what we can get going here. Schwarber, 2 outs, pops him up over to short, and that will end any threat there. We've left 4 base runners on, but here it is. Sean Kelly's going to come out here, and Brett Anderson did a decent job holding it, but Contreras here swings at strike 3. Hayward swings at strike 3. The last batter, Russell. Russell puts it over too short and an easy put out to first, and that will end the game. So Brett Anderson did a decent job. We put him in there, and he was able to hold the Nationals the rest of the game. But we could not get the offense going in this one, and we certainly see the issues of not having Anthony Rizzo after an injury. So Hendricks gets his 5th loss, Strasburg his 7th win, and Kelly gets his 17th save. We drop the next one, 0-3, and we get swept by the Nationals. Wade Davis blows that save. He's only had 2 or 3 blown saves. We take the next one from Cincinnati, though, as actually we haven't played this one yet. We simmed through it. We do take it 7-2. So here we have Brooks had a good month of pitching at AA. Chestnut Young at AAA, batting .320, driving at 10 runs. Boat has 300 average, 15 runs. That's a AA. Cease just struggling, and he's supposed to be one of our top prospects at AAA. Tough month for Medina, having issues at single A even, or at AA. Perez has a pulled hamstring. He's at AA as we take and sweep Cincinnati. We take the first one from Tampa Bay. We lose Mike Montgomery, pitching at that one 9-1. We go to Pittsburgh, win Jake Arrieta. He pulls that one 5-4. And we go back in the second game to Pittsburgh. Trevor Clifton, who's at single A, will be put on the DL. And we go up against the Pittsburgh Pirates in our last game of this episode. We're going to see Hendricks come out again, as we want to see if he can get it going. He had one more win before or after the last game. As Hendricks up the middle, easy play there. As it's put over to first, but the speed of Sterling Marte. And again, having some issues with these speedsters lighting up the first at bat, as this one's put over to Schwarber in left field. Javier Candelario has that at third. So thrown over, as that's a little blooper in front of Hayward. Easy scoring play for Sterling Marte, and we'll have runners at the corners. So Baez is playing over on second. This is thrown over, a high fly ball in center field. Easy play thrown in by Happ, but it's inaccurate, so it's going to be a run. Even if it was on point, it wouldn't have mattered, as Russell is caught trying to cover the play over on second for the double play, and it's a hit. So an 0-1 count, it's put over. And Bryant cannot handle it cleanly, and so we're going to have another run here. It's 3-0, and finally this is up over, and just saving a run is Baez. So full bases juiced here, and into the double play. It's turned, and that will be a lot of damage for a first inning Pirate at bat. 3 runs at the top off 6 hits, and Hendricks is having another rough day in the first inning. But here it is. We're going to have Glass now come out for the Pirates. His 5th start, he's 0-2, 4.24 ERA, a whip of 1.5. We may be able to rattle him early. So we'll start with Baez. Baez coming out, and that will sneak by shortstop, and we'll have a leadoff single. So with Hayward out here, Hayward will go into the double play though, and we'll have Chris Bryant out here batting third, as we see our lineup here. Haps in center, and from there, Jameer Candelario's at third. So here's Chris Bryant, high fly ball, but it'll die in center field. Sterling Marte, easy play as he pulls it off in center, and the Cubs get nothing. So Hendricks at the top of the second with an 0-1 count with 1 out, and again, here it is, the little change thing, and Sterling Marte gets a double. As time goes on, I do get used to that, but right now it's not, as that one is down the line, and to Hayward. Hayward's going to throw it over second. We do have a play at second. We get the runner, but it does score a run. It's a 4-0 game with an 0-2 count. And again, I get messed up with buttons. Trying for second, though. We get a good throw by Happ, and Happ gets the runner over on second, or the batter running over to second. So getting out of that inning only with 1 run damage. Contreras up the middle has a base hit, and we finally have another man on the bases. So with 1 out, putting it over, Happ has it in left field. That's in front of the fielder, and we'll have runners at second, first. With 1 out, and that's going to be a swing, and the runners will not advance. Russell with the strikeout. So with 2 outs, a 3-1 count, put over, and Hendricks, the batter, puts it right over to second. Easy play, and the Cubs strain 2. So only 3 hits over this game. Top of the third, Hendricks over the middle. It's under the glove of Russell. And again, Happ fields it, puts it over to second, and we do not have that run fast enough. Looks like it died over in front of the center fielder. And here, this one's between Bryant and Baez. Good throw by Hayward. And there's no outs here as this is over to Hendricks. Easy play for Jeimer Candelario over to second. Over to first, the 1 run does score. It's a 5-0 game, but the double play is there. A 2-1 count put over into left field. Schwarber is there, and that will end the inning. Another run for the Pirates, as this is getting out of control without any offense. Going to the top of the 4th. This is rifled down the line, and it's going to hit in the wall and stick in the corner. And this is Sterling Marte again, but we will get a good bounce, and we'll strand him over on second. 2 outs, 1-1 count, and we'll have him steal third, as he had a very good jump. And the 2-1 count, this will be in the gap in right, and Hayward just throws it in, and that is another Sterling Marte run. So Chang out here. It's going to be a pitch on the outside, and just not getting the calls that I wanted here. Going to put it over in the middle, though, and that's rifled back to Hendricks. Happ fields it, throws it over to third, and it will be a single. So 1-2 count. Going golfing here as that one's over to Russell, and a quick throw over to Chris Bryant, and it'll be 2 runs. Actually, 1 run in that inning, but Chris Bryant, a solo shot far out in deep left field. But it's not going to matter, really, unless the Cubs get some more offense. So it seems Chris Bryant is really the only offense we've had this episode. And so that'll be his 19th of the season, 415 feet. And we'll see Carl Edwards come out here to pitch after a flyout by Schwarber. So on the top of the 6th. 0-2 count, Carl Edwards with the strikeout outside fastball. Another 0-2 count. Carl Edwards, changeup down and outside the zone, and he is locked in today. But it doesn't matter with this 6-1 lead if the Cubs bats don't come alive, as this one's over the glove of Jeimer Candelario, and that will be another Sterling Marte single. Just Sterling Marte just single-handedly getting and putting this Pirates offense in some good positions, but this is going to be a fly out into right to Zobrist. So here we go. The Cubs need to get something going. Baez is going to be out here, and Baez is going to put this one over the head of the right fielder. He's going to turn first, and it looks like Sterling Marte is going to come over to field it as Baez is over on third. We did do a switch later on in the game where Candelario came out and Baez is playing over on third. But we'll have to see what happened here. It looks like he just lost it in the sun. And now we have a runner in scoring position with no outs. Hayward is going to put this over and left, and we're not going to challenge the arm of Polanco. So here we go with 1 out. It's going to be Chris Bryant. He's going to put it over too short. It's going to be played over to first with Baez scoring, and that'll make it a 6-2 game. But here is Carl Edwards bringing it outside. Fastball and getting Polanco on the strikeout. So here we are, 3-1 count. Going to put it just outside the zone, and we'll walk Rosalind. So here we go, full count, and that will be in the dirt and walk Frazier. So out will come Koji Yahura, getting him some work today in this 62 game, and Koji puts this one in the dirt, and the runners will advance to second and third. So here we go with no outs, a 3-1 count. We'll pitch around Savelli there, and we'll have the pitcher come out, and he will do a fly ball into foul territory, and it will be a catch by Contreras. So that's 1 out. Koji though, 2-1, gets a splitter by Marte, and that will be strike 3. With 2 outs, it's going to be a high fly ball in deep center field. It's going to be caught, and that will end the inning, and Koji comes up and at least stops the bleeding. So here, Baez is going to put a single up to center field, down the middle of the field, and now with 2 outs, Hayward's going to look at that one, and that will end the inning. So we're going to have Hector Rondon come out for some work, because since this Cubs offense is not working here, Rondon, the slider in the inside, gets King swinging. Another 0-2 count, fastball up and in the zone, strike 3. And here's one trying to steal, and it'll be tagged out at second. And Contreras, good throw here. We're going to see a, looks like just a reliever come out here, Juan Nisciano, and he'll come out 2-2 count to Bryant. Be over to short, easy play, and that will be the first out. Schwarber coming out here. Schwarber, deep fly ball into center field, and Sterling Marte has the range to catch that one at the wall. So with a 1-1 count, Contreras puts this one over to third. Spinning play, high throw, but it's able to be held in. Actually able to be caught. And Glasnow gets his first win of the season off Sterling Marte's hits, really. And we just struggle. We might have to make a change, but we're really missing Anthony Rizzo. So in the next one, we're going to go through the All-Star break, possibly make some changes, and play a game in Baltimore. So I'll see you guys next time. Later.